7 again reads, "Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain. For the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain."
All right.
Look at your neighbor, if you don't mind, and tell your neighbor, put some respect on his name. Maybe somebody on the other side tell them, put some respect on his name. Put some respect on his name.
Help us today.
Put some respect on
Yes, sir.
his name. Brothers and sisters, in the year of 2016, on the 24th day of April, there was a talk show that aired that consisted of a young man by the name of Brian Christian Williams.
All right. Come on now.
Brian Christian Williams, to many folk, especially the young generation, is a rap artist, but yet a well-known entrepreneur. The show that he aired on was called The Breakfast Club.
All right.
The Breakfast Club showcased different highlights of artists and musicians and rap artists and keep us abreast of what's happening in the world. This guy that goes by the name Brian Christopher Williams is a rap artist, entrepreneur that is known in the rap industry, the Birdman. The Birdman is being showcased because at some point there has been some disrespect, we believe, attached to his name.
All right.
Out of all his anger and all his frustration, he goes into the interview and he says in the interview, "I demand you all put some respect on my name."
Yeah.
He's demanding this respect because, after all, I am the Birdman.
All right. Okay.
I noted that the Birdman has a financial portfolio that is worth about $180 million. Even with $180 million that he has in his financial portfolio, still cannot buy him the respect that he feels he deserves. It could possibly be the reason why is because when you look at the Merriam-Webster dictionary, it clearly describes the word respect to feel admiration for someone or something as being worthy of admiration because of their good qualities. In other words, back in the day, we would say respect is not something that you deserve, but respect is something that you earn. How could a man that is possibly tattooed from the top of his head, down the side of his face, around his neck, and down his arms, over his torso, full of tattoos, possibly be taken serious when his actions do not line up of having any quality?
All right, yeah. Help.
Respect is not something that is deserved, but respect is something that is earned.
All right.
And in fact, when you look at respect today, respect has become such a disrespected level in the society that we live in, because there's no respect in our homes, no respect in our neighborhood, no respect in our schools, no respect on our jobs, and no respect in the church.
All right.
And how many people know if there's no respect in the home, you've canceled out the respect for authority?
Come on, Dad.
And if there's no respect for authority, then how can our children possibly have respect for our senior citizens, respect for our handicapped, our respect for our disabled, when they don't have no respect for the parents in our own home? Respect has become such a minute, mineralized thing because we now allow young men to walk around with their pants hanging down off of their backsides, and our young women walking around showing everything that God has blessed them with to everybody that don't mean them no good. How can we possibly believe that respect could be such a minute thing in the world that we're living in now? In fact, when you look at the police officers now, there's no respect for police officers today, possibly because there's no respect in our home. Respect is something that is not just given, but respect is something that has to be earned. And if you realize that respect now has become a decreased economy in the society that we live in, it might just be the answer to some of the problems that we're struggling with today. Parents are sitting on the front porches all over in the house, all over, rolling up blunts, drinking 40 ounces with their young daughters, and drinking with their young boys, and partying and clubbing with their children as if they're on the same level. But yet now you want to try to raise the same child that you just brought a dime bag off of. You want to raise the same child that you just got out of bed with her boyfriend, and she's sleeping with your man and having babies out of the same. I wish I could preach it in there. Y'all gonna go with me this morning. How can you possibly now have respect? Come on, trying to raise something that's raising you. Respect has become minimized. It has become to the point that folk don't no longer look at respect in a level that respect should be looked at. Even in the house of God today, respect has become minimized.
That's right.
Folk are no longer treating the house of God with the respect that the house of God needs to be treated, should be treated simply because there's no respect in our homes. But yet we'll send our children to the schoolhouse and want the teachers now to raise our children. We want the police to raise our children. We want the hospitals to raise our children. We want educators to raise our children. But then at the end of the day, as soon as somebody says something to your child, you ready to fight, and you ready to do this, and you ready to do that. Well, honey, if you raise your child at home, stop sending them to the schoolhouse. They'll stop winding up in the courthouse. Start sending them and raising them at home. They'll stop winding up in the jailhouse. Start raising them at home. They'll stop winding up in prison somewhere. They'll stop winding up in the cemetery somewhere. It's too much going on. Because of the lack of respect. You go with me this morning. I'm going to put some work in a minute. I'm just trying to lay for that. Respect has become decreasing. I'll be out in the stove sometime and just to watch how the children treat the adults in the stoves and how they look at you in the stoves as if you better not say something to me. Negro, I knock your head off your shoulder. Respect has become so minimized. Not only is there's no respect in our homes because the parents have put our children on our level, because no longer do we want the responsibility of raising them, so we'll just try to befriend them. No longer do we want the responsibility of parenting, but we want the partnership of companionship with our children now. Simply because don't nobody else want to deal with us. And so we try to befriend our children, that we can have somebody to go to the malls with, somebody to hang out with, somebody to club with. But the devil is alive. You think you can live in my home and come to my home and not respect me in my home, and I'm feeding you and I'm clothing you, and we will never be friends. We'll never be running buddies. You'll never be my home girl. You'll never be my dog. My mama is my best friend. The devil is a lie. I'm your mother, and I'll always be your mother. Don't get it twisted, because friendship and motherhood can't go together. I'm not your dog. You're not my homie. You're not my boy. You're not my road dog. You my son, and you address me as such as your father, and it'll be like that till the day you die. I don't tell my son, what's up, homie? How you doing? I say, hey, boy, you all right? To keep in his mind that you'll never be on my level, but in my sight, you'll always be my child. How can they be respecting our neighborhoods when they don't respect in our homes?
Come on.
If there's no respect in our homes, there's no respect in our neighborhoods. If there's no respect in our neighborhoods, then how can it possibly be any respect in the schoolhouse?
All right.
Come on,
Now your child get to school, and because they just cussed you out on the way to school, they feel privileged that if my mama take it, my daddy take it, then could it possibly be that the teacher take it? Now you mad because they came across some cutthroat teacher that decided to slap the taste out of their mouth. Now you want to file charges because the teacher stood up to do something that you chose not to do, but yet the teacher chose to do it in spite of what you felt. Now you want to come up there and try to defend your child. You know that Negro was bad. You know he was bad when you let him out the front door. You know he wasn't no good when he came out the front door. You know he wasn't no, I wish I could preach it in. Y'all gonna come there with me this morning. You already knew it. Not because the teacher decided that she would do or he would do what you chose not to do. You got the nerve to have an attitude because they care more about his education than what he got on his seat. They care more about his education than what he got on his back. They care more about education than what trip he going, what bling bling he wearing, how much money in his pocket. Because some teacher cared a little more about his net worth or his self worth than he did his net worth. You now got an attitude. Respect has become a bad economy. No respect in the home. There's no respect in the neighborhood. If there's no respect in the neighborhood, how can there possibly be no respect in the school? And at the end of the day, if there's no respect for the authority that starts at home, there's no respect for the senior citizens in the neighborhood, there's no respect for the authority of the teacher, how could there possibly be respect for the police officers?
All right.
I'm not minimizing about Black Lives Matter, but at the end of the day, all lives matter. But at the end, but when you think about it, how can you possibly get mad at the police officers for what they do when police officers stop some young man and ask the young man, where are you going? All you got to do is open up your mouth and tell them I'm going home.
Come on. Well,
here's my address. This is where I'm going. But yet, because he bosses up with you in your home, bosses up with the neighbor next door, bosses up with the school and the schoolhouse, he feels that he can boss up with the police, and all the police is doing their job. I asked you, where was you going? Because I wear a badge that gives me authority. I'm not minimizing the authority abuse, because some will abuse. But at the end of the day, if he asks me where I'm going, I'm obligated by right to just tell him, where am I going? Where are you going? I'm going home. My address is ABCXYZ. Where are you coming from? I'm coming from the store down in the street. But yet they'll boss up with the police. I ain't got to tell you nothing. Who are you? You just an underpaid rent-a-cop. Now you just made one mad. And now scuffle just broke out because there's no respect for authority. And if there's no respect in the home, respect in the neighborhood, no respect in the school, then there's possibly no respect for authority. Could it possibly, that's what's happening with the church today, because no respect in the home, no respect in the neighborhood, no respect in the schoolhouse, no respect for authority, then there's no respect for God. And that's why we think that we can declare the name of Jesus and do what we want to do under Jesus' name. I'll preach it in here, somebody say, don't let me lose you now, but come on and go with me. That's why we think we can bear Jesus' name and we can declare Jesus' name, but yet we can do what we want to do, the way we want to do it. Because at the end of the day, we declare that I'm ground. It's covered under the blood. Just because it's covered under the blood gives you no license to sin. Just because it's covered under the blood don't give you no license to drive where you want to drive, go where you want to go, and do what you want to do. Here you is got so many tattoos of every boyfriend that you ever dealt with in alphabetical order on your back. Now Puerto Rican comes along and you think he's supposed to look at your back in holy matrimony while you got everybody's name on your back. Somebody said, preacher in the pastor if you will. You can't do what you want to do, because at the end of the day, when you look at it, there's something that comes with a child of God that bears God's name. Amen. As we look at our text today, we notice that in our text here now that we find the great Moses as he's given delivering commandments unto the children of Israel. He has just been told to go down and take these commandments to the children of Israel. But God says, let them know that it is I who have brought them out of bondage. Amen. When you realize that someone has proven themselves to be faithful to you and done something for you, done more for you than you've done for yourself, then that tells me that that warrants my respect. How dare you disrespect somebody? You ain't got two nickels to rub together, and here they is trying to give you a quarter. You ain't got a match to start a fire, but they going to give you the match to start the fire and watch it burn for you, trying to keep you warm, clothe you, put a roof over your head, put clothes on your back, get you from one point to the other point, and we get so egoistical ego that we don't even realize that someone is taking care of us. How can we possibly have no respect for somebody that is trying to do everything in all things? Watch the children of Israel. God says, remind them that it was I that took them out of bondage, but yet as he brought them out of Egypt, all they can do is complain, bicker, and mumber. He brought them out of Egypt. They did not leave out of Egypt broke, but he said, go knock on the door. And when they leave out of Egypt, tell them to go ask the Egyptians for their things. They get their things, they leave out rich. Not only that, but when Pharaoh is in hot pursuit, he takes them to the river. He opens up the river about 6 to 8 feet wide that they can cross on dry land, allow them to get to the other side. Pharaoh steps on the water and they get so comforted by the waters, but yet they made it to the other side. He took them in the river into the wilderness. He fed them manna from on high. He gave them water out of a rock. He built a fire by day, fire by night to lead them through. And all they can do is complain about going back to Egypt. Ain't that a sad indictment after all that you do for somebody and how you do for somebody? All they can do is complain about you need to do more and what you're doing is not enough. Negro, the devil is a lie. You look the way you look because of me. You dress the way you dress because of me. You drive the way you drive because of me. You eat the way you eat because of me. You go the way you go because of me. And how dare you disrespect and minimize what I've done for you? God says, remind them what I've done. Remind them that they need to stay in a lane, as Deacon Hayes said. Remind them. Let them know that it was not them that brought them out, but it was me that brought them out. Let me help you out. Let me see if I can help somebody out. The only reason why you ain't lost your mind right now is because God has got you covered. The only reason why you look as good as you do in spite of the hell that you're going through is because God got you covered. The only reason why you don't look like what you're going through is because God got you covered. The only reason why you got health in your body is because God got you covered. Look at your neighbor and tell them, take on some respect. I want some respect on his name. Respect on his name. He says, listen, he says, let them know that it was not them that brought themselves out of bondage, but it was I that brought them out of bondage. I am the Lord their God. I am the creator and the sustainer of who they are. I am. He says, watch this. And because I've done all that, I want exclusive praise and worship. He says, I am a jealous God. He says, be careful now. He says, I don't want these little G gods above me. He says, don't make him way. In other words, you need to have exclusive worship with me.
Wow.
And have exclusive worship with me because I am the Lord thy God. I'm jealous. Don't want no other gods before me. Don't look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. But God says it's all right to have the things, but don't let the things have you. He says keep respecting me because I am the one who is giving you the things in life.
Come on, Pastor.
He says, I brought you out of bondage. He says, I am your God. He says, no matter where you get. The one thing I love about God is that there's no big eyes and there's no little you. There's no big eyes, no little you. Just because you got a little and I got a lot, and just because you got a lot and I got a little, it don't minimize God. That don't mean you serve a greater God than I do. That don't give you no kind of right to walk around with your chest stuck out and your head up to the sky. If it rain, you will drown from a drop of water. Because at the end of the day, God is God, and the same God that you serve is the same God that I serve. And He's so good, He'll make you miserable with a lot and make me comfortable with a little. Or He'll make me comfortable with a little, make you miserable with a lot. Because He's just that kind of God. Because God is not a joy in the Lord is not a condition, but it's a position. Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, you got to have the right position in God. That's why the Bible says, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptation. Knowing this that the trying of your finished work is patience. He says, let them know that I'm a jealous God. And if they don't treat me right, then I'll visit the iniquities, the sins. I will visit them upon the youth, and I will visit them on the third, second, fourth generations to come. Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor they're called generation curses. Because you don't know how to respect the Lord. You don't know how to put no respect on Him. You don't know how to put no respect on His name. You mess around and your children now don't know how to be respectful because you disrespectful. They watch you cuss the teacher out. They watch you cuss the lady out at the grocery store. They watch you cuss the neighbor out, talking about what you gonna do to them and how you gonna do it to them. And they raise up perpetuating the same ignorant cycle of disrespect. And now you wanna know why they so bad. Take a look in the mirror, because the apple don't fall from the tree, honey. The apple don't fall from the tree, man. You got to be careful what you set up in your children, because they might just go down the same road as you. Disrespectful. He says, I'm a jealous God. He says, I'm a jealous God. And by right, He got the right to be jealous. After all He did, formed something into nothing. After all that He did, made the birds and the bees, the flowers and the trees. After all that He did, looked down and saw a hunk of dirt, formed dirt out of the dust, and formed man out of the dirt, breathed into the man's nostrils that they can become a little. After all that He did, sent His Son down 42 generations to die. After all that He did, He got a right to be. What would you feel like after all you've done for your child? Your child come home and don't want to wash the dishes and don't want to pick up the clothes and don't want to do nothing in the house and don't want to do nothing. And after all that you doing, you slaving like a dog, and here you is, got them wrapped up, tied up, and cuddled up like some spoiled, irresponsible puppy. Even a dog will eat his own when he finds something wrong with him. Disrespectful. By all right, He got a right. When you was hanging out doing what you wanted to do, partying the way you want to party, club the way you want to club, He sent grace and mercy to protect you, to keep you, watch you. And here you is, can't tell Him thank you. Covered you and protected you. You can't tell Him thank you. Keep doing for you and you can't tell Him thank you. Keep watching before me. I'm jealous. He says, I will visit the sins, third, fourth generation. He says, not only that, he says, but I want them to understand, don't take my name in vain.
Yeah. Right.
Don't take my name in vain. Now, most of the time when we look at this taking name in vain, y'all have to see God. I'm going to be done in a minute. I'm going to work with it for you. I don't want to work with it. A lot of times when we look at taking the Lord's name in vain, we look at taking the Lord's name in vain as cursing or calling his name for no reason at all.
Teach, sir, teach.
When you peruse the political standpoint of the backdrop of this text that we are reading and investigating this morning, what you're going to find out that is not just what you say,
Come on now.
but it's what you do. Jesus Christ says, I am the bridegroom.
Yeah.
The church is his bride.
That's what he said.
In other words, my wife can't do what she want to do.
Preach, sir.
My wife can't dress the way she want to dress.
My.
It's tight, but it's right.
My wife can't go wherever she want to go.
Yes, sir. Ouch.
Because at the end of the day, my wife bears my
Hey.
Come on, preach here. God, you preach well. Come on.
Preach to me.
My wife can't go get tattoos all over her chest and all over her backside. Because my wife bears my name.
No, sir. Come on.
My wife can't hang out at the club the way she want to hang out at the club. She can't wear her skirt up so high that everything around her coughing and her chewing. Because my wife bears.
Your name.
She bears my name. Me and my wife got married. We've been married now going on 13 years. We got married. It took one time for her to go out the house with a headscarf on her head.
Watch it. What happened, Doc? What happened?
My wife came back from up the street from Walgreens, which is about 5 minutes from our house.
Yes, sir.
I told her that'd be the first
And the last.
and the last
Yes, sir. I hear you, Doc.
time you ever go to the store with a rag on your head. Because when you step out of this house, you represent my name. My name means something.
That's right.
My name stands for something. She can't be at the job around the soup cooler talking about everything she want to talk about. She can't be involved in every conversation because at the end of the day she bears my name. My name means something. It was Tina Turner who was struggling with Ike in the midst of a divorce.
Yeah.
She was a nobody before she met Ike. And she went by the name of Anime Book. But when she met Ike Turner,
Come on now.
she vastly rose to stardom and fame. Not under the name Anime Bullock, but under the name Tina Turner. And as she sat there in the courthouse deep and declared she wanted to leave Ike,
Yes.
she said he can have everything, but I gotta keep the name.
That's right.
Ike said, you can't have the name. He said, that name got my daddy's blood on it. You can't have that name. That name got my daddy's blood on it. But Tina said, no, that name is who I am. And I come to let somebody know we fare well and I don't wear fair simply because we got our daddy's name. Because the blood that's on our daddy's name. We went down from the cotton fields in Georgia to the penthouses in the suburbs. Because of the blood that's on our daddy's name, we went from nothing to something. Because the blood that's on our daddy's name, we went from having nothing to being able to ask for everything. Because the blood that was on our daddy's name, we went from well waters to now having bringing us waters from the well. Because of what was on our daddy's name, that I'm no longer lost and on my way to hell, but I'm on my way to a place called paradise. Y'all gonna come go with me, ain't you? There's something about having the blood that was on my daddy's name, that when the enemy thought that he had me trapped and had me cornered, I realized that there was blood on my daddy's name. And because the blood that was on my daddy's name is the blood that covers me, the blood that protects me, the blood that keeps me, the blood that washes me, the blood that cleanses me, the blood that keeps my mind, the blood that keeps my health, the blood that keeps my strength. And if it had